Hi again, everybody. This is Dave, back with another video I wanted to play before Christmas because this was inspired by a couple channels that I enjoy. One was, the first one was Melinda Murphy. She did a video on insane records that were on her Christmas wish list. And then Curtis Simpkins, big Elvis fan and my YouTube and Facebook friend, did a reply video to that, and I love both videos, so I wanted to do a real quick one with just a few records that would be on my wish list for Christmas. And again, it's mainly geared toward Elvis. The first one, however, is a gospel record. I love gospel music. Have a really large vinyl collection that was originally my dad's, and then in the 80s and 90s I added to it. Still have the whole thing. And the main group that we collected was the Imperials Quartet. So if you're an Elvis fan, you should be familiar with the Imperials. They did the How Great Thou Art sessions with him, and then also sang sessions and live with him from 1969 to 71. And I have, between vinyl and CD, about 70 projects that they did, and have almost all of them, not all of them, been released on CD. So there's, I believe, 2 that have not been released on CD that I have on old cassettes that no longer play. But anyway, I just found out last week, about a week and a half ago actually, of a record they did in 1965 that I didn't even know existed. I saw it on Discogs. It was a record they did singing songs written by a gospel writer named Dottie Ramble. And not only did they sing her songs, but she was on the album with them. And it was, I think it was just called the Imperial Sing Dottie Ramble or something like that, or Sing with Dottie Ramble. I didn't even know it existed. I've never seen it in person, so that's one thing I'd like to try to get. And again, Elvis fans, Dottie Ramble was one of the prolific gospel songwriters in the 60s and 70s, and she wrote If That Isn't Love, which Elvis recorded and put on the Good Times album. The rest of these are Elvis records. Curtis mentioned on his video he wanted to get the Legendary Performers Series Canadian presses, and that's a wish list for me as well. That's something I want, especially Volume 1, to see the colored vinyl. I've seen the covers of these, but I've never actually seen the vinyl, even a picture of one. So I'd really like to get Legendary 1 with the colored vinyl from Canada. I do have Legendary Performer Volume 2, the Canadian print, but it's sealed, and I'm going to keep it that way. I know Curtis won't like that, but I'm going to keep it sealed. It has the hype sticker on it and everything, hyping the colored vinyl. So I'd like number 1. The next one is an Elvis record I have been trying to track down for about a year and a half now. It's the second LP Elvis, LPM 1382. Because of my health, and then also because of the virus, I have not gone out in person looking for this. I've only looked for it online, and I cannot match what I'd like to pay to the condition I would like it in. I've come very close a couple of times, but backed off in the end. So I'm still looking for that. That's the LP I am really on the hunt for right now. Another thing is a 7-inch disc and picture sleeve for You'll Never Walk Alone from 1968. That's something I would like to add to my collection. I've seen it a lot of times, but again, it just has so much ring where when I see it, it's not worthy of the prices that I've seen them asking for it in that condition. Then there's an EP that I would love to get, and that's the double disc Elvis Presley EP, EPB 1254. Has a little gatefold to it. I think it's really cool to have the little 7-inch gatefolds. I think those are neat looking. That's a pretty difficult one to find, especially everything together. I've seen the cover of it without the discs. I've seen the discs for only like $1 each, but no cover. If I do see those again for that, I'll go ahead and get those and then try to Frankenstein it together and not be real picky about trying to get the whole thing at the same time. And then I thought about this because those are the ones I've been searching for and could afford to get, just trying to match up the price and condition. But I thought about this because uh, Melinda called it insane and really had some high price things she wanted. So I'll go ahead and put at the top of my wish list any original Sun. I don't have any, so it could be any title in either 45 or 78. So that's my insane Christmas wish list. I'd like to see what you guys have in mind. It could be Elvis or anybody. It could be new things even. Maybe some of the FTD discs that came out early and you missed and would like to go back and get. And those prices are crazy. So kind of insane prices for those. So anyway, that's my wish list. I just wanted to get this out and upload it before Christmas. Just kind of have fun with it. Appreciate you taking the time to listen. Please, if you haven't yet, subscribe. And I want to thank those who have subscribed already. And if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button. If I don't do another one prior to the holidays, I wish you all a very Merry Christmas.